الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين.
Matthias, okay. Multiple of factors that we are going to that. You see, about that. Simple because we don't know
إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين.
Matthias, okay. Multiple of factors that we are going to that. You see, about that. Simple because we don't know
Around the 31st minute, and just watch that. He got a time, the space, and look at that technique. The goalkeeper could not anticipate such a ball from that wide angle, and Frederick has started beating to it. Back to back, they've always taken the lead. The last game at the Baba Yara Sports Stadium, they scored the fifth.
Player waba and na or missing in action. As a good Real Madrid me who be one after 5-1 no.
Oh
yes. After 5-1 yes yeah.
Oh yes yeah bye.
Madrid no. Arsenal nye team a amone Madrid for issue bia. Ayonkofa domontem. Nti
some go friendly man.
Who say Madrid player Barcelona. Ya na nye den kra. Ya na nye den. Who say Arsenal so Madrid Arsenal player.
Arsenal player nko Madrid.
Oh yes.
Menkayo.
Who say yes chemo. Nti ne ya wo bebrebe nti ne tade bi mamo. Ti ne de Ceballos mamo so amebo kakra. Ene de mo captain. Ene ate player man be captain Arsenal. I know the ono
Ababa Ceballos the other players so also buy
Messi also buy
and kakra
ya tabu
but Arsenal so a team Madrid in Canada.
Oh yes your team ready
if you say ball be ase e be sin ne Madrid in far ball back kran to one pe na to Arsenal team one and no kra no keeper na de che
Dabi William
Saliba na all
recommended that into the but
na is who's akwedo Madrid the Arsenal who's akwedo Madrid
now
okay so after being introduced as the playing squad alongside his assistant coach yesterday, Abdul Karim Zitto has officially taken charge of his first training session as interim head coach of Asante Kotoko. China Moon says Zitto kasa press conference ase Kotoko then I say some city kaka okay any
so comfortable. I saw that they feel so comfortable.
And
I don't know how to folk. Yeah, sometimes human beings feel so comfortable if you want this target in life. So it is our problem to not only on the field of play. That is why it is good for you as a coach to study psychology. And we have two types of psychology. We have the sports one, we have the normal one. So he says, I'm a sportsman, I go with the sports one. And
okay, indeed. Yebebani Ababe Hini in Abad. Abdul Karim Zitto is now the head coach of Asante Kotoko, acting head coach and the technical director of the club. Onona and Newa Mokasa. And he has a game to play on Sunday. Well, Savage say Coach Ogun might have overstayed his welcome. Then also called that Savage and Pine Kasei. On the say, I'm not review say or the player because I'm fine. I just sanity. As if I had the power, I would have sacked him a long time ago. He stated. Meanwhile, being such a say coaching Jumade sanity, and he hopes that Karim Zitto will be able to resolve some of the issues. Media, meeting media on the new technical direction of the club at Baba Yara Stadium. The Sanzentro for Samemo. Okay, and yeah, everybody so long if you're what Coach Abdul Karim Zitto Eka and others. Okay, meanwhile, some senior figures within Hearts of Oak, NCC, are mounting pressure on the club's board to relieve head coach Abubakar Watara of his duties. Coach, no, has a phone idea Kotoko. No, so Pamu coach, no. Okay, Liverpool could become the champions of England for the 20th time today. I didn't remember
if Arsenal lose to Crystal Palace, Liverpool on a 20th Premier League title.
Okay, so Pep Guardiola hailed City's ability to embrace pressure after they took charge of the Champions League race. Now, Manchester City was 60 points.
Yes, they ran in no more
almost 60 points now, yes, and they are scoring late goals.
Yes,
late goals.
City are 61 points. 61 points plus 34. 61
points. And Newcastle is 60 points.
Newcastle about 33 matches.
Oh, 64. Okay. And Arsenal and Crystal Palace neighbor.
Nottingham Forest was 60.
Nottingham Forest was 60.
Plus 40.
Okay. Arsenal was 66.
Arsenal was 66.
Okay.
Plus 34.
Arsenal being here 7 points to be second.
Yeah, so, and I don't think if you ask Nase can know him. You got to run in the top one, you already asked now.
Oh no, but the second gives you some confidence. When it's me and your league, but you were second. So the Arsenal 66.
Yeah.
And Arsenal 5 games now can, and then Crystal Palace. Then the next game is against Bournemouth. Then Liverpool.
Yeah.
Then Newcastle.
Yeah.
And the final game is against Southampton. That's not 5 wins. Out of these, 3 wins or 2 wins and a draw will secure the second place.
And Uti Arteta press conferences now. He want to win the matches. I can. When say maybe be your Champions League big game be but now was it Premier League matches for what?
Alright, Liam Delap will wait until the end of the season to see who has European or Champions League football before deciding his next club, according to Ben Jacobs. Now, Delap, also red Champions League and Zanwa
also a Champions League club. That's the report, according to Ben Jacobs.
Liam Delap, you know the war. And on no be penalty is the Champions League.
He want to play in the Champions League. Also, what Champions League?
Okay, so Arsenal an absolute pole position to sign Victor Gyökeres. And no, yeah, and Colana Diaba and Ampany for.
Send the one I are now determined.
So we the Mimikaya. So we are some of Canada.
Now, on the Arsenal new sporting director. The report is on Corona Colin Power.
And some says a Mikaya.
The last time Madrid no more Champions League, Limpin for no Bishebino. Common was around 59, but you see now quite about 75.
My whole story is being Spain say Florentino Perez is interested in Bukayo Saka.
My whole story
but Saka will need a contract next year.
My head down for
he's a pure London, not London boy. But
I think that when the team or player be with my sign even or renew contract and I say now opposite of Kylian Mbappe.
Kylian Mbappe
extended contract my PH by a long last or buy player Madrid. So if Madrid play Bukayo Saka,
but they respect,
definitely.
I'm Padia. Next is a Madrid for Bukayo Saka ya dating Rodrigo. What here?
They are not the same players.
More right wing.
But almost starting your play.
Sabe, position by
almost starting your play.
Star boy. Oyerepa. So on your feet. Okay, so Hans Flick and Charlotte won everything at every club. He's a gentleman. I have the highest respect for him. It's great to see him again this weekend. At the El Clasico,
I will say Clasico for the Spanish Copa del Rey.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
Final.
Final. And Olusua, it will be his final game for Madrid. That's the report.
Sir.
Ancelotti lose that game.
Season in my
yes. That's the report. I said, Solusa giving a Solari, be take over.
Hey,
the club.
Ancelotti mo enyu o madizao.
But say report
I will reject that report the season baby.
But you can't lose 3 matches.
Ancelotti mo enyu o madizao. What's it?
That is the report. If you lose against Barcelona, Solari will take over.
Why?
Solari, he will take over and play or part of the.
No, that's no nimbo. And I no bobo no no more nimbo. Vini Junior rejects multi-million offer from Saudi Arabia and the Madrid deadlines were. Okay, Juventus have been eyeing Victor Osimhen ever since he joined Galatasaray. Okay, Anthony on final joy again at Betis. I'm not gonna lie, I went 2 times that were difficult at Manchester United. PSG manager winning the Champions League is a target this season. Okay, sir.
Luis Enrique. Yes, also winning the Champions League. He has set a record though.
Sir.
I got 39 matches unbeaten away.
Sir.
Away. 39 matches.
Oh, matches well.
In all competitions, I feel 39.
As I say, I'm 39 matches.
I say away.
Away, that's it.
Say onona ko bi fee.
As I say, no Emirates.
I feel 2024, 2020.
Na Champions League able here. And be a league.
A league. It be a league.
Champions League able here. As I say no. Say 2-0 that time. That one parent checking out so far.
1-1 draw with Nantes. My Senedia are away unbeaten away run in 39 matches. So record Rosumari for 32.
Oh man, check it. Check it.
39.
PSG. Win. Man, check it. So I'm on checking my. Ya he mafia last Champions League boy. Brago Gunkai. Ya she wo. And yeah, mo yen na ko check ya ba. Me asran for me research fund we remember this year. Ya she wo mo kra en check kra. Did when 1st October 2024. October ya. Na the number about 39. October ya. Ndia baba hweniye. So for ata ene brako kwaba.
Yeah, man.
Did you find there?
Christo.
Okay, last week na so far Saturday ni birthday. Vana birthday no so.
Easy.
Enye easy na no dey. Oni brako ku protocol. Protocol kwani ni hand money bag. Na wa born white shirt. And hey, amode kakra bai. Oh fine.
Yeah, DB bag.
Oh na no dey. Enye birthday kitwa.
Sir.
Enye birthday. Na ne amanfo wom. Na me ba video no na mo ntwam.
Manja wom.
Ntwam wom. Oh na oh fine.
Flower bi zu jana nche flower na fe.
Flower pa.
Ma menes.
Adjeti o. Flower. Adjeti. Ai.
Okay, to don't be pleased to that.
Oh yeah.
Nationalness.
Veronique Heights.
Veronique Heights.
Na easy. Ya nche ho nam so gwakwaku adaroma. Na ye wada engagement ba na efe. But I man na ho am etiti oh fine. Me who gwakwaku.
Gwakwaku.
Sir.
Gwakwaku.
Oh.
Bishop Dr. Danny A-Life Chapel, A-Life Herbal.
Wow.
And
no some baby on. Oh, okay.
Manager.
Oh, fine. Oh, okay. My baby.
Manager baby.
Na Sammy baby wa mem. Sammy amem. O friend no ground also sorry. Okay. But then so far take can find na fi em find
manager we ya said that because
na him afo nyina
nana ajemesu adontene enkoso hema.
Wow.
Ajemesu adontene enkoso hema. Woni niwula ye na bere ma kranche. Na bere ma kranche. Ukuma program ye course be shechi.
Na one region unjen.
Augustina Obin tina no. International nurse no nurse or one year manager.
I was you more.
ABA
oh
manager.
Okay.
The crab on na black we supporting no.
Okay. The brother kuna ye international relation officer. Boyos by.
Boyos here there.
Boyos.
Wo honom.
Adena no dey.
Boyos so by.
Adena no dey.
Empanimfo ne by pa. We name the enemy Bishop Danino no. Bishop Danino no. Ena na hema Prophet Oxygen, original Oxygen. And a black no.
Wa magwa kenye.
Black weku.
Abo designer bi na.
Enye the black weku no odi ni papa ho ye dey. Dance.
Oh fine.
Odi dance here pa. Say we the black weku there. Baby how they call oye ejuma no. Eye pa. Na eja champion commission no.
Right.
Commission them.
Robert Ayen Konefe.
We dey asida. Asida because ABA Herbal Clinic be Pia Santimem ha 6 months ni eda usu of enidaso ho Herbal Clinic ono so bete chire ye dey AB na Reverend Mama Rita Blessed Wings Chapel International so for me on na CBW
ona mo bo ama mu track
cake na bo ama itwa cake no ono ne etua na naso no tina so ye dey eka ho bi na enidaso ho Herbal eda usu so ye dey etechire Ogidi Brown of Insular
Ogidi Brown so by
so ye dey eka ho ye dey ebi aseda na mede mu nyina ye ba ha no abosumi nsia kwa abosumi nso ni ba na enim se ye adwuma ma aso nipa ye dey
enisa
ye adwuma ma aso nipa ni etina no Saturday ya erade de emfie ba ko ka mi mfie ho na minya collab se e wo se mpanimfo bi se omo eboa me na me so omo supplies me kakra na me fan normal na minim se ebeko ba bi ye dey esi na me koduru ono manager na me akra na me ho ayira me because me hu bibi say that it na was me beda o mase ni nyina ye wona o mo ba ABA Herbal Clinic aso ye rade fire so ye dey eboa wo mo adanse no ho we dey ye no normally o mo adanse no ho aye ba be boa mani pa ye dey ehunu se nye tro bi ne ye dey yedi ene rade fa o mo so de sa adefefe we ye dey ehye manimonyam etimi da omu nyina ase ene asanteme ase ba bi afidikesie koduru bia ye da wonum nyina ase se omodom boa ehwe ye adefefe we dey ye dey edimai na manager wonim say video ne ba out no obi say na Mr. Otuo na ne mu no na ebi na adai na say Derby ye wo kromo ne papa ya nanti ba so betu ne aba program ase
ya ntanko
na say Derby minim ni pa de minim da papa ne nya ye dey na aye obi aye ibi wo fa Derby anu okan it manager dey just me share that beda wa se pa me beda wa se pa oba free so ye dey ewo mo nso wo multimedia Inshira FM omu nyina beboa ma adwuma ne ye dey eye kama enti ye da obi bia ase ye da obi a ye dey ase omo share kire de omo hwire ye bia twede apo Nyankopon enhye mo na mu no onye dey onye mo kese de mo hwire ye bia Nyankopon enhye mo na mu no onye dey onye mo kese eye ajamesu adonten koso hima woni ne wura na belema kwanche bedamo ase na meda Reverend Mama Rita so ye dey ase asanka de boyos mai meso meda also ye dey ase boyos bedi me ho adanse ye pa because oma awurade de omo fo omo so bere mi a me boa ma omo ho ye dey eto omo be kan ni nyina ye dey ewo ho entimida omo nyina ase mu amunni me so mudi me ho adanse de domba so ye ho aseda enkoma mu nyina na manager mi wie ye ne so no ene so ye eye bra kwaku so birthday
ba kwaku ni ska ojo nya party bia
the broke mine
no what
me fa kwanya we so na marishe because
ABA Herbal Clinic
nyame shira black kwaku na onye ne kese ewo sebika frache adwumason de adwuma pa ono so body boa oman ni nyina nyame enshira black kwaku ye ba wo ya blantia manager obu ade na obre ne ho ye dey wa ben so wa ben wasua de pa wa ben na oba ABA Herbal Clinic de na ho be bata me no manager mfaso de bebre aye dey afiri mu aye dey aba enti ma me na black kwaku ye dey na me so yehu enshira ma omani nyini nche onya ne so ne de ba ko no onye dey ontena ho
se
onya ne so ne de ba ko se onya oba ba ko ne ho do a nanka ɔne
na ɛsɛ wobɛsɛ bible ko ɛnyɛ baako na ɔne no hɔ
sɛ sɛ deɛ ɔni bi ɔni bi afei na mahunu baako bi
wobɛsɛ woyɛ ma
mahu baako bi metaa hu sɛ ne message firi adwo so side hɔ
ɛba bɛyɛ na message firi baabi
hu sɛ yɛ post ne nyina Mr. Blockman
ɔma post no
yes yɛ post ɛsɛ ma no woyɛ ɛnkyɛ no wɔ block o
okay tomato ni Blockman
yes Mr. Blockman firi adwo so it is our Blockman ne my team hɔ de sɛ deɛ ɔkɔ baabi abiem enti nyame hyira awurade nyankopɔn ɛnka ɔno mu a wɔnyim frɛ sa ne nsuo mu abla hɔ ma asɛ agyidifoɔ nyem so sɛ amen yɛda ɔkompo nyankopɔn ase sɛ wɔde ne nso asa akyɛ yɛ biem ɔsɔfo ata ɔsɔfo abranteɛ ɔsɔfo 3 days ɔsɔfo rasta ebie Herbal clinic kɔfa bana asa ne manya nkitahodie biem ɛnɛ yɛ aseda anyɛ kasa mefiri ha me kɔtena sɛ yɛdɛ ayɛ adwuma nti tumurika na bɛ na awurade mfias no ɔnyɛ dɛ ɔmo abla kwa fa kakra bi tu aso na yɛ nsɔre so
enti deɛ kenya sɛ woni yadeɛ ne deɛ fa be pie mu ebie Herbal clinic na yɛntu aseɛ enso fama na mmom no deɛ misi so nnɛ ne sɛ mesrɛ mo yɛni kwada so ɛyɛ dwem mesrɛ mo a ne deɛ mu a nipa bebree na ba na ɔma bɛyera yɛni kwada so dwem ɛne yɛni kwada so bɔɔla ho yɛ kwada so adwena se dwem kwada so adwena se dwem ɛne yɛbutuo bebree na ba musi wɔ kwada so dwem ɛsan sɛ ne nyinaa yɛ kwanten baako nti no ɔbaa ne wesi wɔ akyire na wasenya fa kaa bie mato aso daabi ka kyerɛ mate ne sɛ okɔ kwada so adwena se dwem echiwo no ma ɛna yɛbutuo sanso na enne ameno kase enne ne ɔkyena nyina yɛ ɔgɔɔso enne ne ɔkyena nyina Genesis FM wobehu yɛn ɛwɔ hɔ na afei ne fie da so no yɛpie mu ɛwɔ bibie ni adehye FM eti weni yadeɛ ɛmfa ho ne mpɛmpɛn so a weni yadeɛ na nyina du de yan sɛ ubetu anamɔ no wenya gidie ne wɔbɛpie mu ABA Herbal Clinic yɛbɛtu aseɛ ɛnso ɛde ama wo meka akyerɛ wo sɛ wonyanya gidie ne nkwa na wotu anamɔ ɛbɛpie mu ABA Herbal a weni yadeɛ no ɔmfa nkɔ ɛmfa ho sɛ wodeɛ ne yɛ cataract ɛmfa ho sɛ wodeɛ ne yɛ glaucoma ɛmfa ho sɛ weni soro no ɛna epagya weni no na ɛpuru nsuo eni ayɛ kɔkɔɔ obi wɔ color blindness so hu colors a ɔnhyɛ dɛ ntimi differentiate akɔyɛ problem de ama no mesrɛw tutumika ne bɛpie mu ABA Herbal Clinic na yɛntu aseɛ ɛnso ɛmfama yɛ numbers ne nie ɛyɛ 0541 56 5199 0541 56 5199 anaasɛ 050 281 2161 050 281 2161 ɛna me show yadeɛ bi a hobia yadeɛ bi ani age difference bi a wɔ mu obu ono mo se me de me ba ni so a mintime mfa ne mba mesrew akora 7 years kra de na ba ma na benya yaresa sanso obu ono ma ose manyini mfie ni kɔ animu ɛno na akɔfa eni yadeɛ de abroda bi onyini mpo na nka wo sa ho totimi ba na otimi rest kama enti sɛ yadeɛ ahyase sɛ ɛdokro ahyase sɛ ɛka wani ahyase sɛ ɛka nipadua na wotutu mika na wabepie mu ABA Herbal Clinic yebetu ase de ama oba yen card 50 Ghana cedis na wako ho sofo atam bibia wo mu bia obeka kyerɛ ɔde nani bɛhwɛ na obeka de me won ne sendro bi baayɛ na oba yen na sofo ataka kyerɛ sɛ wo sɛ dia mehwɛ oni padua na prostrate ɛna ɛha ɔse ampa menum ho aduro deda ɛna meka kyerɛ sɛ de ɛkɔso wɔn ɛya wɔwade nko a ɛna ɛkɔso wɔn nyankopɔn tumi na ɛyɛ adwuma tutumika na bra ɛmfa ho san hyɛ wo de mmerefɛ mu ɛntena se ɛnkase nyame bɛyɛ ɛsan se yɛse ɔsoro boa de ɔboa ne ho utu anamɔ a ɛnya nyankopɔn ɛbɔ ɛno nti na ɔka kyerɛ sɔfo ata sɛ kɔ ne kɔ bie clinic na fa bo amanfo enti sɛ ɔsɔfo atena se yɛ adwuma de a uti fie ɛyɛ den mesrɛ wɔapɔ so na ɛyɛ wo ya HIV mmoa ne bia ba oni padwa mu a yɛtu aseɛ de ma yɛku mmoa yɛ ma ɔde ade kwakɔ yɛ tii ɛyɛ ndubna ne amba na ade kwakɔ yɛ adwuma ɛma obia ɛmbɔ ohu untu anamo entna ɛho ɛmfa nsa nhyɛ wo demiri fam enti na dande nyina brofo kɔ so egya yɛ no ɛsan so no de ɔbɛ experiment ne wahu so ɔkɔ na anya yi a onim de ɔbɛka ɔkɔ na ɛyɛ yi a onim de ɔbɛka enti wo so bra na bɛ experiment bi yɛ diagnose wotu wani yadeɛ na se ɛde frɛ ɔde ama gye number no na frɛ 0541
56 56
51
51
99
99
0541
0541
56
56
51
51
99
99
and I said 050
050
281
281
2161
2161
050
050
281
281
2161
2161
Doma hinkro so de ye ben apia kubi custom bna da dwemu no ma ene ebutuo mesrawo mese ye okwada so adwena si dwem ye chi wono ma ene ebutuo bi so obi asa wo pe eye clinic ana herbal clinic ne ye bia no mango bia na se no obi anso de wo beba
ba bibiala wo bia bomodi ne tu na mo na ye de ebra na onyame nsanye ti asanye de enso oje wonam ebie herbal clinic so ebetu yade na se dia ma o besima ba se me beje bibiduresi wo me ma so ye eyenubrane hama enkohini nam de ye de me de ye adwuma o metu nsu aduro bia ye de e wo ho na meto tablet so ba na wo se me mawu nsu aduro me de nubrane ma na ma tro de begugu so wa wo ko se ne lido anu awa de ye de anom sanya sa so a ma ye ebi powder esima wo de kofre aduane ye de edi enu obesiesie nipadua no ma ho aye de ato enti se atena so ache ayo krankro ya katro se yade no anu nya de eni aduro modern ebra na urade mfam so no nya de omo ana se de tie bia no ye na bibiduro so betu ase de aye de e de ama ye wo kwada so edwuna se market na chi ho a ye adwuma firi duada kopem memenda kwase da nkwa na nya adwuma anopa no nsia ekopem anwumere no nsia edi se wo kuma se ne mpatamu a na de wani aye de a kire kwada so ye de edwuna se mra me sori so ma me mfanti akese ma eye Reverend Bismarck Amponsa the worship giant Reverend say o monitor me life the worship giant onyame hit maker and they was say what the new bia boy say let God arise mamintia Reverend Bismarck
Baba go be dem say honest of what nyame nshamo na birthday je be ho anim se bia invitation bia o prayer
ya dia ka mejeje nkaka ka na mabo
and go je na hanan keko and e chef ho ni ready with my Baba am say your league na league no but I had in the Arsenal in October. I remember 2-0 as a BB.
For the run TV or kill on Borneo.
Same fan in your friends. Kill the Alezo and Nimno. Also, there Polovia, so there. Oh, okay. To Arsenal, just your. Boy, say Champions League 4 no just in the head top. 4 teams no more semi-final. And on the year told me just. I you say also. Arsenal. Me just say. Arsenal.
Customized with Sometymer.
There been Arsenal there only just and I was a government of say one just. Obi was Real Madrid 5-1. Team of good Madrid 5-1. Baba, I'm
paying your most special good morning. Na Zamua Kwaba, Oyerepa 100.7 FM. Oyerepa TV. Emrasan Soye Konko Phone Crosso. Na en Samoa, Edi Adenchete Enano Pay. And somewhere ebun fumpa e on ko phone close no ya da hunsem ato anim and some no doso and na anopay nabom de disafata sa wohwe na wotie na ye de ema wo kitikiti mam polibi na e wo ma akansuo yanom akabunu pa anopay ya to eboase confirm emunu nyina e de ama wo na fame ye de latest no ato anim and anopay on Facebook Oyerepa live Oyerepa radio on Facebook, Oyerepa live, Oyerepa radio on Facebook, and pay high sense kitchen appliance promo egusua ekoso enti se ujade ho etim efe enti me say e brand Ghana ha e ba se yento utensils ene e jade ne ma dia omutim tintiman pa enti tom fafi high sense amoso ye gas cooker ana ope fridge sa odro bi ana opa e high sense aso ye ana okomoboa ama ujade ho ayefe o kitchen ho e be kamantade bia e wo se to e de no kitchen on to Fefi high sense. Amasua amodianum papa and chikania bebre microwave near Jateno Oto eti Fefi high sense. Amasua ye Messi 28th day of April and Abusiam Eshasia now on the 8th day of May about na ye a high sense kitchen appliance promo about film 0302 5500000302 550000 no for high sense na bibia akoye at the amount yes at the Afi Spain na Eric Garcia a player Emma FC Barcelona or the atuja set Ukraine Pedri Adjumana Oyen Sesia at the Ama Barcelona and what dre or Sebastian Kai na Uchase Pedri Namua affected him nom Anra Adjuma Pedri no a campi and Kunjerum Abaya at the Emma FC Barcelona say the process in Hono only play Bia Riasia and Pempei Obetimin Atina compare Pedri and Eric Garcia Nisma or the Atuja Hansa Flick a manager Emma FC Barcelona and Ram Oche Ramayoka upon a cut back time Daso Danny Omo and the only goal in the game were bought the place number so Oyerepa and I said Don Carlo Ancelotti Nankupo was Saturday 2024-2025 Spanish Copa del Rey final na game no ukom saying and I say adia Madrid France nibi at the Don Carlo Ancelotti on Hans Flick ya essence or manager what a lot of trophies with Real Madrid last season say on your double at the Emamon na out the Spanish proud version Santander La Liga now for UEFA Champions League OJ at the Amamon today next year and your debut and massa about me away Manchester City supporters and for Don Carlo Ancelotti and your Hans Flick and someone or there to and na pay na Barca Anwa tempting 40 total shots against Real Mallorca. You call a record in a single La Liga match since 2003-2004. Now Real Madrid and Resurgence. Now 2011 and Madrid above 40 shot total shot. Now 40 Madrid and yes Argentina. He say Barca ultimate course a record now. You doing seminar. Ejo and I play now you back Madrid. From Barca to Madrid and then Real Madrid and Getafe and the Bruyne and May our Spanish Promotion Santander La Liga na our Real Madrid City training etime ekoso yebeka mantia omo training on said Dennis Ceballos training Kylian Mbappe training after Juventus nom etime training and say Mbappe squad no home the tenien oko Madrid Australia abusiam no me fan tuka Don Carlo Ancelotti say still today our boys we say on bet me until La Liga no amano ayeye was say no crap Barca and LED the La Liga now no bibia to me see in association football betima rene amama tsna aka ni na babuam ama league no amatimi age I was say amutimi sha nyankopon bo a enem no fe amodwe Saturday game no ho and Don Carlo Ancelotti na Jacoba Arasate on say anam na odin 47th birthday Real Mallorca manager of the Atuga set Ukraine and Oche Pedri Bona Ukraine Opona officer and the process in Hodie onim player biam prempei obetimen atina toto Pedri player Emma FC Barcelona nom aya Jacoba Arasate manager Emma Real Mallorca ninseba oti Atuga now oko Madrid Jayatini onim say last season Toni Kroos retired from football na medika be kan some way at the Achosa Samrenom Don Carlo Ancelotti Ancelotti aka say Opobia obetambe replace no Don Carlo Ancelotti enya sa replacement no amfan fitri ntuno press mo ho na Demitini say Madrid player I was in form actually my stand contract at the Emon Vinu Junior best stand contract no na among Chelsea think come on say Enzo Fernandez a right player I was so bad now Abesha Tony Cruz mine and your reporter Eka Yansa and on play Hans Flick a manager MFC Barcelona and Odin Kudim ewo team no so wie no Ramayo Kasono or in Sempi ama etuja yebetie Hans Flick and after the game.
I know. I think it was 40 shots. So maybe not on the goal, but was like that. So I think the way how we played football today was pretty good. So we created a lot of chances. Of course, we missed a lot of from this, but at the end, with a clean sheet, with a 1-0, and with all the changes we made, I think I appreciate that. What we are doing today, what we played today. It's not only these two players. We are happy that we are.
Enti Hans Flick manager MFC Barcelona chemusa enra sa ultimate 40 shot to there na eka at the Chelsea and boys no about good football chances and I'm say no na Getafe and Madrid and Bepo na press conference Don Carlo Ancelotti kono enra out of the game no in some way and at the Don Carlo Ancelotti Real Madrid manager El Tuga.
We all know very well how Getafe plays. They have a very intense and well-organized style. They're a very strong team with many duels throughout the match. Not to mention they have very clear ideas about how they want to play. We are ready and prepared for this match. The closer we get to the end of the season, the more important every game becomes for all teams because there's a lot at stake in every match.
See, I mean, Don Carlo Ancelotti get Getafe for a star of play. I'm a system no, yana I'm a bo ediso. And here's some manager no at the Atugamiko England na Abusiam on the broad wings of Dr. Daoud of Daoud Scientific Herbal Hospital. Yeah, the English stories no so na Edison letters our about the city and I say Edison goalkeeper no Ebefi city meba me se Dr. Daoud ho na onto ya dia na say eba kronkro ya dia na say ade we dia ateno so acha Otuo-Acheampong enye ye no Dr. Daoud of Daoud Scientific Herbal Hospital Otuo-Acheampong amount enti awona ayedem ati amani abo tiriso abo no abusua awsa okoho na aboa na onfa ba odi otua kacha ne say Dr. Daoud unia baba isasa duano mambi na unya duane bia masa oba abadamase mamema na moboda brijo mpam mode ba ni apel na bese kono Dr. Daoud a no agene duane bi eno ati West Spain sexual weakness there alternative ewo na so yellow sperm count a stroke diabetes factor dino e juso krapa old metro FM dynamo oho serious so owa old ni jumo si dua ema ayarsanti kono sa ya there 0244 8864370 0244 8864370 01681 na wafre Dr. Daoud now Edison a player Emma Manchester City Jamete etem se goalkeeper are likely se obefi Manchester City team num Marcus Rashford at the Atuka se ye se enra against Manchester City nkunimde Anthony Ama eno ana Raikine at the Abaswotiam Emma Marcus Rashford se nukranie empempin Rashford bona open so many Otuo sa ebebuam ama ne career no yase akọ at the akọ nanim biem Marcus Rashford ani anim no yebasan Marcus Rashford biem na Guardiola and Ebo Matthias Nunes abaso or say bona or the twat no that is a player be at the cup at the Amawo say 2025-2026 say about Champions League now say I Manchester City in Kao ebani ye into plus no run in into the top 4 I'm fighting hard say there on the top 4 no and I Pep Guardiola nsema or the Atuka and after the victory against Aston Villa 94th minute goal from Nunes no or in some way and a chance central football so with the choir so in your victory no.
If we win the next 4 games have been so important, yeah.
Of course, it's important. We don't have to be silent to realize that we play against Aston Villa, one of the best teams. We saw the games against Newcastle, saw the games against PSG, the top form, the quality, the manager, and everything. So it's an extraordinary team that we did perform.
Upon Aston Villa team number so Sir Ocha manager Osha Gamer Amane Paris Saint-Germain Newcastle United a boy a car at the Echel Tima Ekuta Aston Villa was we can't waste a time. Unai Emery manager Emma Aston Villa was sister and met me about top 4 Amanayi.
We tried. We completed very well. When they scored the first goal so quick, we reacted fantastic and we draw. And then they were dominating, but we had as well chances to score and we competed as well defensively very well. And we wanted to win, and we were as well trying to use fresh players to try to.
And see, Meko Arsenal Suya na Yedin come on Thomas Partey first leg in the Champions League ultimate and for Entia Ukoko Piema Paris Saint-Germain. Na Louis Kelly, the latest at say about Jam Finfio, and I say Mikel Merino, but on some Alba at Dusan Herbal Clinic set or the Adusan Herbal Mesa and the Adusan Herbal capsules about Montaigne. Na Adusan Una Adusan Herbal Mesa Nibia, about two coconut say at the amount, Usisina Yano, Ebako, General Wellbeing, Ebesiasi, when I'm Diano, and the pair Adusan Herbal Mesa Nanum, Adusan Herbal capsules, Ebois, Ama, and your coconina, Asia Etini Atu, not fair Adusan prostamide capsules, no, Ebebois, na Abuama prostatina, Etimi Afu, Sober John Sokama, Nadia Sa Obama Bay or Yapia prostate there, Una Adusan prostamide capsules are Ebebois, Adusan capsules, I am Mama Joe, Ebois, Emma Distro, Edifem, Enti Abusia Udu Swami Mazi Macro Chromo, Station Wa. Oko Goy filling station inside or La Paz of Ben Las Palmas or behind Pizzaman 0500 110115 0500 110115 0557 00984 no fair adusam na bibia koye at the amamete report bi say Arsenal aye dombe bia say Louis Kelly no say Kabane say also John Finfiwa amana John Finfiwa na fe waye aduma at the amatim no Nico Williams aye target Emma Arsenal onu say madikai amba story we at the amana nsam na kwasamba biem say Mikel Arteta na ni obere pao oni androp better sporting director no say the tebia he say ya de Nico Williams eba na Mikel Merino Mikel Arteta akasa at the afan head of Crystal Palace and Arsenal game no yantie Mikel Arteta on Mikel Merino say or a outstanding player why improve a lot Mikel Arteta.
I think it's giving him a different perspective as well about the position and how we link the attacking midfielders role with our nines. He has spent certainly much more time in the last few weeks in training around the box, so probably that's going to give him as well another taste, another smell and a really good sense of time.
So Medicine Fiorentina for the bed coins and Katoman Simula and I Juma Emma Jet say Uncle Sanso and Oko United States of America Cincinnati Club almost the offer by Jet say Uncle Luis Enrique say Afini target and say Abeje the UEFA Champions League ama Paris Saint-Germain and pay yen so na yam Franco from Crosun Semino and see how pay
Franco Trading Enterprise Power Specialist Herbal Hospital a tumpai insecticide spray bibini Toma Plus na chese wobram e waka 362 pays abe Herbal Clinic na ya fixture red ne fe ano pay ne momodi na fei yen kanya ngum sansa legend etnase na mani kobo poster su bia na mewura ho ni nyina ne se Mr Honest Apple chairman Afolabi situation ano den kopium ewo Columbus Ohio a mimi de ye na de nyina Ernestina ajay na fa no sister Akos na bobra kwatena obi ma so na wo ba mo wo abefa ne ko nti chama na Folabi ene abusuafo nyina betena se ewo US miminde ya yesre Ghana fo mo nyina munkonko ja chama sanse situation no mu eden na yenkokata oba pa Akos yenkata na chikwa kwa brekro na me ne wo Ghana no de na chese yetena se ewo feyase atonso feyase new site wudu jagbo junction honmo anu obusa so we Devita International School ho na yenso ye kɔ na fe omo ye no de no ewo ho no na ye ne ewo Ghana nso ye kɔ ama chairman Afolabi ne ho kani and Estina Ajay akos na katena chi kwa mtimi nda 26 ye Ghana ene US ye be na IFS an se dia do to ne no no a ena etimi eye ye nyina so ai na no pay menka wo se Franco de obi obobo Franco din bia no obo na ba so ne nyina ne se wo tete nyema so eye Nokia Samsung iPhone Smart TV 32 to 100 inch uwie pa. Now the chat freezers now walk up be with microwave blenders, CCTV camera function, monitor video anytime, anywhere. Walk a Jabba Jewel, Chalak Bushop, a Doom Old Macon for Clinic, New Kajetia, a 0245 316969, 0245 316969. Power Specialist Herbal Hospital. For your dear friends, hepatitis, no fatty liver, prostate enlargement, kidney stones, Ninamono, your liver care, Eddie Abba, walk Accra, Kwabenya, ACP Mill Road, not just a power bar stop, Wohunon, Fiasi Diabosum, one name, not just a Dwyer Junction, and so 8 me benho 0244 544 422 na no so wakopiem ewo ho etumpan ene ye go so edi spray office ho ye go so edi spray adwom ho no mo ye go so di spray ene ye bia ye da ni nyina ne se ntontom hankofo mankofo na so konsuo chance ye so wo hawa masabe no ho ntefre na etwam nyina no masa kosisi aduane so na kodi a yade enko a ni nyina ne se nwanwa amoa no wunya bi na de splash wo mo pe hwen na afi mu nyina no awuwu da ho instantly no ma wuwu da ho me kan sa wo behu sampa wo spray dem ho a ni nyina ne say de lemon lavender and the fry ya de eye tunya bi spray a ebra wo di kunkum amoa no na dem nso aye hwehwehwam mo pekese no wugiri yesa wokọ na to 750 ml na eso chankofo bi de 400 no so eno kra ye ketwa no esan eso eche de ye nim no eno nti bomodin na ko Accra Pokasi ACP takra de hokuna makatata kuma se eye sokoban na chese wodru hwa ne sa woka tumpan ya ageme so edamfu a 0553 082674 0553 082607 na mesimienu obenya biatu akogu more shops or na provision shop wo na nkofo beto amanyama ye kama yade ne de epezi etu ase na yebetu ase de a gisi kodurata na so apatapa new side junction ye ko hwe international mama abe yade no abra yese player wanyi hu ni abon no nya de side na tum o ma pass ya na bonza no wako na chi na player ogini hu di ose mas ma pass na mame na menko ni nyina nse yade bi ade ko ba bi ya wobo ye ntumi nsa che se sickle se etweyare no na abe a welcome yade no na wade break akra bi na wahwe no na afi awoje ne samba nti amanone abibrem obi a ede nkofo ba wo sickle se ni tweyare no eho abusua de aka ni nyina no maka cho se enese de diabetes isi sopa nkofo no ai kubi oto ho a be kwa kotwa wo nan stroke no de nkofo kosamanko de aka ka chire nyina no abeye bonus near ulcer, hepatitis, typhoid, menstrual problems, and okadi salon. What the better kwa na say, want me out on a pay, ya quarter na swap at a new sergeants and Monday to Friday, 7 to 5 p.m. 0243 Abi, 345 Abi, 392 Abi, 0506 460-208. Make coca 362 piece. Anu nye dibe piasin. Gasi pa fiti no. Na fei protect kaka edi free asinu emu. Ayin konkone no out. Ya kasani ebomu a yensu sanse ahum kamuli. Ya utumu say as ya de gambi and the atu enum. Samaro company and I discover ediaba ura shop bia provision shop supermarket bia no a mo bia no ebi wo ho. Maso mfo no kwa ba. No matene eno ani ebeto ntem ebra yesika enlock 0246864798 car 362 piece happy smart bibini to ma plus makane say emprensa ni nyina say no ene e to gastric ulcer na se dudona so na osofa courgeous ni nyina no ye de betu ase e ho peptic stomach pains sanso na stomach gas indigestion ye de kotu ase e ho na na busu wa kai say wo benum a hyase na didi heavy wutumi didi heavy now system na strong wa meso kotu kakra bi na benum na afi ulcer no a kofo boka one day still wo didi abue wani di abue no watima tu de no ase wo betu ase de a no akai so wuram e wo ashtawa the beta pharmacy wo kon kran so a o kai shi the beta pharmacy ba ko ho wo modem na fresh 0558 055894 0541 337 816 na chese yede ebre no enyina no eko akodi nkomo e wo first my right sanse abefo kwantempo so yɛbɛfa so ne afɛ so ride no na ɛsinda dɛm na atiapɔ na kyɛ sɛ okura no ɔko ado sɛ nyɛ kai na nya akwanhyia nyɛ kai na mede kɔ ayɛ sɛ nyɛ yie na nyɛma nyinaa ayɛ kama nti chamo yɛ wakɔ aba bɔkɔ deɛ
yɛ jaminya na so
awurade adom yɛn fix ride no man kɔfoɔ na mo brɛ.
Sure, well, Yamagana from Kwaba and then on the Oyerepa 100.7 live on Oyerepa television. You pass it through today's sports so now you didn't come in the next 10 minutes. You say send a compromise on your safety warfare 2025 post Easter festive season na yakwa dia wie no I was say wonya hoden hwonko na unya na was say o car ne kwa be fa so be hwe car no so yie no na car no enso be hwe o so yie nti say brand na me di dwuma bibia wo car ho touch my person fix no the only place I was opt for now near be juma and so I fix my ride connection also say I dare say Kuma say you 100 roundabout in between Gridco and after Georgia Hotel be when in crime so you will call connection highway street and so numbers ne go see no national screens and so no very active into bet me afa na wa frɛ sabre amen twen ka sɛ ma no twen mama ka sɛ bi nyama na me ansa call ne mpanifo ebejo so na wo no mane wo adi and come into free on 0500 210 191 055 149 8884 now what's many and abon come on say fix my ride the only definition be related to car and Africa one general service in Sebra 90 NMD and come no be because in Jumedi you dinner quite benson the first way you dinner the Biameka and I'm saying what the current contemporary world of digitalization the person change in and say and if you are sana evolve yini into no to set nipediano abo honoma na wakose okwakoye a checkup into men train na men yariant and as I said the doctors for catch into men train na memma chimadie bi emma wo ka na ho ansa na waka se wo kɔ ansa na wakɔ akɔsiesie Derby ɛwɔ hɔ no ma wan kasa fa kɔ mentwɛn emma 40 ne ma because one here untimely no obon se 40 bi hɔ no ma ahyase nanso enyi ne ti emma wo nyi huye te se de nipadia no ɛyare no nti bon se one here da kɔ pɛ betimi anam so ama wo de ka na akɔ akɔnya nkwanhia na yɛse de mfidie ne si car no so na car na detect 40 bi ewom nti embo yetie mu nye yesi there be basa there be compound the problem no nti ase mfidie ni detector fault na ekire enei the assay woman yi de afri mu na de foforo enso esi wo car no so e de amount nti ano eye dwumadi agedi ma down so free afoforo nti ne yese brand ne ne emedi dwuma sanso na afei obi be bisa se cars ahodo be na esiesie car type ben your car type ahodo be bra globally ya manufacture bi ba Ghana hanom sei nti from Honda, from Toyota, from Chevrolet, car type and as a brand bia na yese fabra in terms of car na ne kase ana ase ne ketwa eno si the amount no do na gidi say you limited to saloon cars there be heavy duty trucks car nyina no na no yagebre na yese the amount at the cost and at the price I that from inti bra na ene en emedi dwuma no I fix my ride sanso and afei we are no esanso e de free honoma yes ne ya churchill terminologies be a waka ho unim the last time I hear a general overhauling and as a general maintenance or car when it an overhauling one terminology ya GDA say imprempi na yete ningina ne say what the car na ba servicing na ya say who say part we ne part or car no ho I say emwa ye yi e de afri mu na de foforo so e hyem de amount into the last time we your driver ni either so your commercial and as a private or a total overhauling our car where this into zebra ni ni say dwumadi anam so emfa amount maybe ameka say as part of your civic responsibility na your road safety commission kwan so jojo na ene the number of accidents do akoso ya kwan hodo so ne intimi nto asekwa ebe kebe ama no aba form elsewhere our amanone accident is here the ene say you share road networking na fe ya hesa driver no mo nsamros na fe the last one an area of speciality the defense a lack of maintenance inti e frɛ say maintenance bi a ba car no ho no mema ne nyi nadi ana se ma ne nadi enam so maka ne nkonya nkwanhia inti ase fabra na yen sport sa problems no na yen sha say yes the amount and u brakes no ye fixe u gearbox no ye fixe and so the amount sanso and afi overhaul and maka ho asem and also so ya assess car na chemato bi e wo ho no ye the amount ye engine tuning and I say commonly I can say engine changing. The engine no now person yen signing na yen fa for instance momawa and yana say engine modification. Ebia engine no and say a crap party be wo ho and ye beboa na ye and so at the amount sanso and afe car electrical dependent on baby awo the security gadget infuse a or car anymore. And so at the amount send you be a dependent on baby awo na conform back no ho we detect ho sampa conform back no ho emu interior decorations queen panel allows you for more car anymore but do na gd say a certain type of cars pe na wotimi anasis queen panel boy anymore ni na ye and so at the amount sanso na afe car mu interior decoration yes your body no na ye tene no ama no aye kama no yes mu interior decoration from osite no covers na hye ho no dashboard no said your car no mu nyina be ye fe no no yes fix my radio edi ho dwuma and so the amount frag on 0500
0500
210
191
055 149 8884 na wetimi ene ye na di nkomo na bibia kofa di amo air conditioning service nsa ka na for person work activated do na animia one here beka so animia at the end of the day obefa ka and so the amount the wa activated that asia person repair no and also at a cost and also at a price that from your boani associate the amount. The question goes again, say when crown no sees your card amount because nipa no sees your card amount and never share say ampa or be compromise on no safety and I say enam so ma wonya kwanhia into dodo na ni sa technical know how no yan fix my right ni na was sa nimdia no odo car be ko baabi both 6 obon so betu ni na no the 3 ashim okoka was oh enya hwe eye bibi into say oka nyina no fabra ni nsisi mfamao old type model cars ye converted ya ba new type model cars a obon sana ya kono te say the recent Liga and ye manufacture ye car no sanso na afi accident cars nyina yen na Ghana ha and beyond ye je car no na ye siesie na ya tena na dia amount emfa ho na dia car no aye bia unless say o kasa ompe bia mu dia eno no kra no o ye ton car na man as scraps na ye tua o ka it is say ompe nko ade aba open nko ade accident car say wa ma no na wakra wo de ba say ya haya eno enso no ye siesie na ya tenetene no e de amon na be te say de tie no sanso na afei obia wo de car fra amanane aba garages for the percentage ahodo ato so enam so ma ye ton car na ma wonya wo sika ntama ye say fabra fix my ride price na wo pe no o ka chen na ye ton car na intentem so na won sa e ka wo sika ye ma de fe ne say courtesy car delivery dependent on baby a wo ko na o ka break it down wo de ane so be freyen o freyen na eno ane se e bro foforo na o de ato a wo gene no so na de asai no ya fa de akoyen workshop honum towing fee anya wo hwe repairing cost pe na ya ju bibi kakra bi inti bra na ne fix my ride ene yen and so me di dwuma bibi ye related to car and Africa ho general service in ya boani ya siesie and so e de amount before so be embarking on a long distance journey e de afia na wa sha say wo twi car foforo ya se bra na yenya de afia say round up checks e wo car no ho yenchia wo say car na wo de ko ana so when back on a long distance journey no we ni na wasa wo hia we ni na wasa wo hwe saa dwuma de ni nyina na ase saa nsiesie ni nyina no ye ni nyina and so e de amount inti bra na ni ye na medi dwuma so wo pe car and so atwan fa won ka bia wo pe wo de ane se obeti ahoma be freyen na won ye na di nkomanti bi be related to car and Africa ho general service no yes bra na fix my ride and ye na medi dwuma ye bo ase so car o brake fluid sanso and I think car bi wo hono ma na so car no so wo apply brake na won so wonya de friend say spongy feeling initially talk car na entisa mentena hono ma sebio car ne nkwanya nkwanhia na untimely onhwe won kwanti ya sebra na ne ne medi dwuma wo be free on 0500
0500
210 191
055
149
8884
it be related to car and Africa ho general service and the best place I was up for fix my ride car home community fix my ride sure
dem pekwane car na so de
delivery
how anade so no afro
wa from no
ho me de training tunya car de be o two house ya say
yes
no ma bro okay the numbers no be me 0500
210
191
and after 055
149
149 8884.
Now one year na di.
Okay, until no say what challenge bia.
Sure.
O car hawa. Didn't go for car how mo.
Boss.
Go for car how mo. Papa. I know answer I can fix my right.
Sure.
Na o ma sisi and come. Me say mo bi ko na air condition ho. Na no away na e come na bibia so problem. Ade amonya am the moon spray car ho.
Yes, spray any na.
Eh sir.
Yeah. Come me bia.
And I also me de na yi bana. E kai ho twitwi pa me bana mo. Mate. That's me bia be fine. Okay. All right, Tino, yeah, that's it. Yes, I'm here na Liverpool. Omun keke boni akrano mu champions. Say Crystal Palace Arsenal. Enti say this here na ye sir. Somebody masanemo. The enemy asem bia. Munya depend ma be the best team in England. With all the cups, trophies. Say there was a champions in Motuom. Motuom champions in the league no so I pay.
Yeah.
Any here, the Akabianka.
Yes.
Quite free cup the any chairman. Ya did tell be auntie, I don't so come on as a modi abungo for. Captain, I'm watching.
Yeah, I was too.
When I watch in Shire.
Yeah, I think they said the whole of last week. I'm feeling well.
Oh, okay.
And your call for Easter holidays now.
What is that?
And my
they check this man. That's why obey you. I come about 15 days. Not 40. Okay.
This was a different one.
Oh no.
Ah, okay.
And they say. And come on, yeah, them hang come back, but someone. Yeah, baby. Well, like the better crowd. We have to walk up Prempe College.
Yes, master.
Okay. Coming back to Poquari, teacher for no name, headmaster, no be asked, but I'm a boy to my palm.
Poquari. I don't buy it.
Say, down here, Juma, come.
Oh, was
from father headmaster.
Oh, okay.
And I started headmaster for domestic admin academic.
Oh, okay.
So Premier headmaster, I stand from Baby and so.
Administration academic.
I said master administration. I said master academic. I said master domestic.
I call 4.
3.
I said not
say head no. And assistant yet 3. Academic, domestic, admin.
Yeah, person 2. Okay, so I brother.
Be another that sana net here.
Yeah, person 2.
Now the end day.
I know of Mr. Blay as academic expert as administration.
Yes. And now domestic.
Altisaki.
Like you now who go school?
This school business Tamale.
Say new school guys yes sir.
It is the second biggest in Tamale.
Okay.
The third.
You better and do fourth.
The we say Tamasco Ghana school, Lobby school.
Oh okay. Next man say
and is the biggest, the best business school in the whole northern region. Northern region I come and saying that is the best business school.
Oh, that's also the local school come up.
Finances, what finance are you?
Oh, you go back for me by. I don't see I go for you go for me by. Well, me anya me nsa we na fe ban sheshe so ha. Enam say Bosume from Rural Bank and so made the best banking services. Savings accounts, current accounts, fixed deposits, susu special account, joint account, trust. I can't be in Tiase. Who do seek to see bang I war? And she say, Baby, I mean, I do my one yes, Kebi, will be a choice, Kebi, and I would debate be. Now, episode the Cosino. Your savings, your current, or bank for Metro, and your fixed deposits, and your susu savings, your special account, joint account, a trust account. Now, Bosume from Rural Banks are bomb for Bosia. Your susu loan. Your micro group loan, your overdraft. And I have agric loan. And we had the mom you queer. Bonanza, na business or commercial loan. Meaning now, but more than how much you coin. And I'm supposed to from Rural Bank, a special Rural Banker. Or Munia Mada Hope, Bibia, come. Obetima Jumadi, Nam say, or mom no did you mean in a can. In Swayam number 2, ɛhɔ ɛna ɔmaso kɛseɛ no wɔ nemum uba asafo so asafo market wɔ hɔ mo brand kɛseɛ bi wɔ soro nyinaa ɛno so ɔmbɛgye ato yie di amaw na ɔmo wadi nkɔmɔ baako asiwa adesman bɔdusango bɛkwai old tafo ɛna mronto hɔ nyinaa ɔmo branches wɔ obɛsɛ no ɔmo yɛ e-banking adwuma ɛyɛ star 992 hash na afei wo to asokɔ star 992 hash bosome from rural bank obitima tom shares ni bi na oswa be shareholder of the bank said be afia no mko AGM ni ade a ye check wo mo dem anya mfaso e do din be ka ho ye numbers here 0548 533050 0548 533050 and answer 0243 600 002 0243 600 002 afi me mfa akwanya so na me nkampo grow fine emmaw enam se grow fine tonic herbal tonic no eye ma wo mo manu mato mo ntimi ni di se du ba bi na aduane di ayodin ana se obe sorry ana wo ana unsa titriti wohia grow fine afi so bia na untumi na anajo ebi so ana o feel weak o sorry anopa ni nyina no wohia grow fine bi ema so ni anom bi o so ana okwa fixture enema nkoyi said the ore no grow fine best streamline bibi ama grow fine ya de koko pa ya koko ene ahaban aka na aka mbo ma grow fine nti ye ayese moje dra ne sa o yare na ho to wanom afenso so obi wa da bia na o yare una grow fine bi asa ne mani nyina abekọ misi Herbal Kolinaka Herbal ni na wa stand ni mromo obi smart Herbal so obi Fediments Herbal Apidan Pure Leaf eni baby eto aduro Ghana ha bia grow fine bi ho grow fine ye kanam Ghana ha nyina grow fine watina kai no apebi digital Herbal clinic aye okumase amakom yen ene de grow fine by Bank of Africa e number ni 0244 596532 Frena Super Grow Fine B 0244 596532 Grow Fine makes you grow fine. Afi Viva Nego tablet. Eno de herbal supplement for pain relief. Wa ote yaw say sciatica, say kotodwe, say wa beti, shoulder pain, and say waist pain and that type of pain biano. Unya Viva Nego tablet. Viva Nego tablet. Kobe bi eto drobia also pe Viva Nego tablet ni bi eye papa wote yawo wo ba bi apebi wafa yefuna nko ho na afi so nkoda nkoda adro me so Herbal technology form de ba mu na omo ye yom hu se sa pain hankrofo emisisi ya me ya mikotojo ya me ya majonku Viva Nego tablet hwe your number is 020 8337711 020-833-7711 na yeko afei memaza kitu oni mfanshe checho Kangen and magic drinking water Kangen ho asem ne yekan water is safe onum nsu a enum nsu bia keke enum nsu ye na de Kangen aba ame hu se nsu difference wom abo apunche ne so ne kai o so wan tonsu hyemu a no onum ze se nsu gu ahodo Kangen de ye onum Kanja na onum alkaline water be pamo acid ni nyina ni bibra yi dia ya acidic no Kanja hwe na bibia totin Kanja so onum a emada na oluku young your skin and everywhere protect your organs no Kanja mi yetimi dayi Kanja mi yetimi jonso yi nsu a papa nya do so sayare ya na wape Kanja bi na protect organs ni nyina dia mayen Brema you staff new road about road junction and next so well see agents not do so Ghana have bia asan you was so ba ko ho T1 ho with my friends say 0599 135 236 ho sanso na wo santas ne patas ne ade a Lizi hotel ho bi ho sanso na your number pa wo 0241 449191 0241 449191 Nafi yede Kozak okay.
The Premier League top 4 is now very interesting. So if you wanna top 5 one of attention in Ababijina. I said it as Arsenal there, Liverpool out of the discussion. Arsenal and Liverpool have taken 2. Until now, 3 and clubs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Arsenal like 5. HSC for the 3 next lot, Now, the interesting thing is, time now game no 1-1 no. Now, I saw Chelsea supporters make no money. Yes, because na anything now say time now 1-1 no. City were on 58 points, and Chelsea 57 points. So anything now say, if say their next game against Everton, if they win, Omar taking Man City no more control. Now after I say almost fate is in their own hands. Some about the next of the games, now akwakusi we. Nottingham Forest surprise that we no mkonya Tottenham no mjunu because one game that no BFC said baby anas Tottenham no be the man Nottingham Forest, but how quickly now they were able to score that 2 goals and defended very well to get that 3 points. Now still and almost in play Champions League remaining alive. Those are 5 teams now. You may bet your money on City say they will make the cut based on how they picked recently and what are their next fixtures, or home game against Wolves, or away game against Southampton. 6 points at the free game. Oh, so Wolves be no team on financial, but we do open the IBB.
Wolves don't mean conclude
at Etihad. Wolves at Etihad. City will be them at this stage. Who say look at the stage?
It's possible, but
I say people at this stage knowing say now Champions League one bar.
What if the Wolves have gone 5 or 6 matches unbeaten, winning all the games? So
winning all the games.
Wolves, yes.
Almost Man U 1-0. Almost Tottenham 4-2. Almost 82-1. They beat West Ham 1-0. And I'm 5 matches. They won their last 5 games. But as I said, no, you look at opponents who can because Tottenham United and teams are so
Europa, their teams almost semi-finals
of attention.
Okay. Attention, they are Matthias.
Yes, attention is in the Europa League. It's other Etihad. So what City features something to it looks like say an advantage City because Wolves, Southampton, Bournemouth at home, and now Fulham away. So these are City's 4 next games. It's the last 2 run ahead Tiki Kakra. Because Bournemouth at home, no, if they have their day, a different team altogether. Fulham, so they are different team altogether. But the next 2, a game that City can say, so no, we can win this game.
So 6 points for them.
Yeah,
that's what you mean.
And we are good to go.
It's like I said, 4 matches.
Yes, 4 matches.
So you are suggest Omunya 6er. They will be in the top 5.
Yes, Omunya 6, the next 6 now. Because
this is like 12.
Yeah, 12
for them. So if they get 6, they move to 67.
67.
So now, what can create cut off and your points then to be in the top 5?
The entire me corner silence 1. Newcastle ever game to play against Chelsea.
Yeah.
And you know, things now are Chelsea no.
No be Chelsea.
One of them will drop points. So why City they no me and Sadia no.
Okay.
Chelsea have a game against Newcastle. Chelsea call omukro one no. Chelsea Newcastle yes a game against Arsenal to play. It which is games now. Teams are mudi City echina. As a more relatively
Newcastle have beaten Arsenal 3 times this year.
Yes.
3-3.
And also we also depend on the Arsenal results against PSU. But maybe a game this year, no, it's the 18th of next month.
Last but 1 game.
Yes. Saturday, no, if Arsenal, it's me PSG film, Liga over. Or PSG film, then attention is on the finals of the Champions League. Which are preparation is different. Because now we are thinking about going to play the Champions League. And players resting and suddenly now be boom. And you know, the top one is very interesting. But I think
is it a 5?
Yes, 5. I think City will go. Nottingham Forest. Also, some eyi kakra omo lose no ekɔ fam kakra omo
but they are back
omo lose 2 at so and omo akɔ Tottenham more space if you look at Nottingham Forest and so fixtures
now Aston Villa free more
they look like omo Chelsea one of them be free Nottingham
there be 5 no and then Newcastle
yes and then Newcastle
and you know 2 of them
yes
2 of the first 7 will not go.
So it looks like Chelsea.
It looks like the city around the
it looks like Chelsea are similar because
not that match na similar lose no run. And no na akiki omo.
Yeah.
Because they had a draw. Cabana almost 58.
And City
would have had 59. But City lead 4 at this stage with 4 matches to go there. 57 for minutes or so on
and Nottingham so fixtures no relatively no yes Obo against Brentford at home. Obeko Crystal Palace. Obo Leicester at home. West Ham away and the last game Chelsea. And so at home. And Nottingham so fixtures in Liga. But so far I think say one thing that City there among these clubs
you think they will go
their team are on the you are sure bet on him say Obeko Man City.
Then my sure bet sure bet is on Newcastle.
I think that the
I'm not prepared. They are not easy.
Yeah. So many brace on ball now. I na omo boy den pa. Omo boy den at this stage.
Long times now City she goes no. Home against was it West Ham?
Yeah, late.
Around 80 something minutes. 1-1 as a 0-0.
Late.
Then they scored 2. Then Russell extra time. Injury time.
93rd minute no show go.
Yeah. Okay.
So they are wide. No, Lucas officials is a tricky kakra. If Lucas the say Obo is with this weekend at home. Obo Brighton away. Now Obo Chelsea. No Obo Arsenal away. Then Everton. The Lucas officials are a bit trickier, but let's see what will happen. There's a La Liga game today. And Barcelona winning by a long goal to extend the points between Omo and Real Madrid to 7 points. So when the Real Madrid away to Getafe, they win that game and close the gap to 4 points. Then they run in Ashase and so remember this weekend they have a Clasico in the Copa del Rey. Then immediately after Omo and Inter Boye the next La Liga game against Real Madrid and so and then Real Madrid persisted and run in so they have to today they have to beat Getafe and close the points to 4 points and sana any discussion of possible challenging for the Liga and then Omo drop 2 points or drop 3 points the La Liga may be over for Real Madrid again Getafe Omo nya Herbal Madrid Kumanum na I think say Omo advantage to go even though recently so this is I saw Barca no Musuka Kraba the Omo officials now Omo I'm saying in 21 days or so Obo Madrid twice no Obo Inter Milan twice in the space of that Obo Madrid twice in that
I'm saying one problem
no Obo Inter twice and they were complaining say I think say Nankesenka features no I say the La Liga for no
was that Champions League they cannot change
almost change
and ka omunye win day Madrid no Clasico is fixed.
Yeah, it's fixed.
So what else na no move some say?
But I don't know about no
well the first one is here Saturday
yes.
Then the next one is May 11.
Yeah.
May
11 yes.
So then
so mo share say from the Saturday I'm say just less than 2 weeks omo features for in less than 2 weeks
opposition no omo issue and say
opposition na issue no obo weekend
there's a mad in your mess ade pa
so obo Clasico because it's Clasico and final game he only receive players because of Inter Milan on Tuesday only just ade no now obo Inter Milan we are second leg na oko Gusebe Miazan Italy no all boss Wednesday no all thinking about another Clasico over the weekend so how omo features in it here it's omo fi say they have difficult ones to play but I think
thank you
and the game will show us how the La Liga will go omo na Getafe game no
okay now until we for United recruitment so
far the baby omo na abre the two number 10s na person born any experience
so born on my 10 you know
since I don't born sound system no 2 number 10s
into share born then
o se apoto no born calves any trinkao into omuna omuni ball lukuta is Mr. no the 10s have to always keep the ball
this up back work Bruno one
yes so back abeka Bruno
and now be drop back
no the one drop back went no the matiti kunya mu boku na the end linking into
the discussion is in England
no a massive ena OCM discussions are very deep
why
OCM almost almost say I can this way and I can 1 year and the buyout clause may be reduced because Napoli like Conte doesn't want him to come back again so Eddie has Victor Emanoko and I can 1 year and they are now mentioning 40 million say is a money that Napoli are ready to accept and now the discussion you are
saying 40 million
yes so I can 1 year I can 1 year and Napoli or you play Napoli say Conte so on pen be on number back say like a player that on pen
the other side of the discussion here the suitors be an teams we be so na pen 40 million is a bit low
no so far that is what the discussion that okay na say na okay no two discussion are
so really di kunya
no you na discussion okay na so when as a striker
na kunya na abeka
Bruno as number 10 no
okay
so there are two discussions that the papers are discussing massively and so on let's see what
a bit deadly na bless I'm got it in bro I'm got it in bro
United
as 5 was 11
United as
11 level positions man
center backs
position be omu here player na
to say obi say Eriksen so
okay if you are new assembly 11 inches omu nyina bebo 11 e bi do bench okay if you have 4 we will start then okay
some strength on the bench because Lindelof Maguire
now there's who to play also mnyamebo
say Onana also the starting field goalkeeper they need a better goalkeeper than Onana an upgrade of Onana
don't be Diego Costa
nti omu here
I'm not agree to so won talk with Onana beko
I think Diego Costa who come be bon
ana office na nya
moto bajo atia
you don't Diego Costa no come on
onu so yi
City
keeper no ada City keeper no ko
Saudi
we
Sanko last time no mo ya
no for me saying he is moving to Saudi
to abon the last one we
almost 50 million pounds for Costa from Porto
na ko for no yes ka free ya
why
almost go
just go boy
me ka City no let's go for the top place ro mo kwada bi mo bebre dodo
mo nyina mo
ko January we
so man on the summer no o man top place in the summer
but then I spend
and best spend the time o mo hu say after season na ya achia no and on best spend in the winter but we summer na we clubs na spend in City town
o summer the saying na there is obi an spend you
almost spend it
summer they can't this summer here to me
almost spend it hey
Liverpool to Italian ngwa
no Liverpool to
Italian ngwa
this is no to McAllister
Derby last season
so this is I'm go for Gravenberch
Derby last
I'm kiesa ngwana ba
kiesa ngwana ba
Gravenberch ba
omu nya say in from crop na foul we ba of we Arsenal and Zidane phobia
Arsenal afanya na mofa
Arsenal fa Calafiori
sa
na mofa Miguel Moreno ba January na Calafiori
ena keeper na dey so here
keeper no so right
dem la so here
no this year no much as
can you explain the man you and Zidane to obi and Zidane to sa
man you nyama you na to exile
man you spend it
is exile kwa
nyama you na to
Efa ugati fa Mazuari
na Chelsea man you Chelsea na Sunday
man you let's can so
no 20 United here players
Odugu as Odugu
January
tell you season you come in 11 You young boy na
11 no.
Not any problem with center backs.
No, say United major players 7.
Any blame on we am on. I sell any
Euro is there.
Baba Argentine Baba.
Martinez will 10.
Is there
Maguire. Masrao comfortable playing the treble.
There's no problem with center.
And even small boy of Ecofan France now, Heaven, he's comfortable playing. And to share.
Any brand of when you have room.
So if you
want to
play third back, United don't find any player at the defense.
No, I don't think so.
Including the left back. Look sure
because we know. Next year, I'm on the ball as right wing back. I'm on the ball as a right wing back. That is where he. But look sure they don't move from no.
Casemiro ko. Na Eriksen
4-5.
Messi Mount no be manatana.
Ah, so be ko we. Onko is Saudi Arabia.
Casemiro.
Ne to de majibo wi.
Edu stage bia. Players who you need to maintain them at least for some period. And we have Villa City game. Maybe I'm interest war any the score line. From the two, you will players be a while. Or move team more. Or more than your mother be in the beating. It's a doom pempen so be no move fewer. Who replace Omayana adding. Club beer was as if be a faces a problem ni bida. Club beer was as if so. Inti obey me with the Mamemfa Arsenal. When Arsenal lose Thierry Henry to Barcelona. Because of standard then I was setting Henry now you're the soul of the Arsenal team. Check the number of strikers Arsenal told to replace Thierry Henry. And none of them any team reached the level of Henry. Even Fabregas, when Arsenal turn Fabregas, Oko Manchester United, Asatene arms to Yetiha Yekase. The leadership qualities of Roy Keane, our Manchester team, the kind of fighting spirit, our Roy Keane Betchere, our Manchester team. Manchester to number 6 to be seen there. I want to find a replacement for Roy Keane. Manchester team legit Treble 98-99 season. He was the soul of the team. Roy Keane be koni move from modem. They say the beer Roy Keane be biano. It's difficult to find a player like Roy Keane. Real Madrid, they had their problem in Makelele when Makelele moved to Chelsea. Melana when Kaka left Milan. Barcelona, Lionel Messi. Inti club will be at a certain stage if it is a problem nibi. And we are watching City game carefully. Adi aba me team ni say e kwa be pa na Pep Guardiola be faso e replace Kevin De Bruyne in the City team. Player na ye ka na asem no. He's the greatest player in the history of club defense in Manchester City. We no sin China. Say yesi yenti sika nkoto bibi. Na enyam faso mfiri ade na ye di sika akoto no so a value for money a. I'm not sure Zitto even in the Premier League. In the last 10 years, club will be at sika kesi akofa player. At the performance a player ne dia ma no. I more than sky the tono than Kevin De Bruyne.
Mo Salah.
Say
in England.
Oh, we say
Mo
Salah. Kevin De Bruyne season now over to sit in after of free Chelsea called Wolfsburg no. Say he was adjudged the best player in the German Bundesliga. It's young fan saying he beat Florian Wirtz. Or by Leverkusen. Leverkusen is what person Tonic 150 million pounds. The Bundesliga is among the top 4 leagues in Europe. Salah was a fine player, but he was not the best in Italy. Say the mention what did the mention say? It's offered Bruyne. He's like an institution when it comes to club affairs in Manchester City. It's finding a replacement for such a player. And already game now. Yes, he has struggled with injuries. And they over 33 or 34. We need to raise questions. but me dem to me say City in their transition period as a football club. And Kaobe to say Kevin De Bruyne then could stay with the team for at least one season. Beer, Kaobe City. Because looking around the European market, finding a player with the qualities of Kevin De Bruyne, not to adding. So at least you manage or to bench or Bemu Kakra, baby Kakra. On that players, none in your parks, even in the dressing room. So Ojina, Ojina City team, you could feel like City will do something, City baby, because the Bruyne is in the game. Ti Emra, and only at the anime show game, no, Zitto, I was asking myself questions. Maybe I can say, and found the position of Pep Guardiola Benya. But in his career as a football coach, Guardiola and co situation will be that. And the man, I'm a member that so Guardiola beat me. So which Emra game number now? Yes, they dominated the game. But look at Aston Villa team. They were not struggling to create chances. They were not struggling to create chances. It is the comeback of City. SB dominated Premier League, you know. They said the Pep Guardiola, you know. Other clubs are catching. Liverpool, Arsenal, and look at Newcastle. With little consistency, no more year Adam Kakrebi, and maintain no key players. Isaac Mutonali mo, Gumares mo. Ewo team nima. Newcastle next season will fight for the top 4 again. Villa maintain no coach Unai Emery. Players so more. Look at the Villa players. You might underrate them. But Makase and football in a stage. There are certain players our Villa team nima. They will walk straight into big teams in the Premier League. Eti the Bruyne seminal Hame. Guardiola so Messi or Babesha and Manchester City no. When we talk about how good Guardiola is City and the number of trophies Awaje becoming the only City coach to win the only Champions League trophy for club offense of Manchester City no. You can't say the Guardiola story Abraham to be the brand frame. It is a Guardiola at Barcelona with Messi, Guardiola at City with a brand offense Kevin De Bruyne. Good score line. Also one thing they say they have experience. At least I do this stage, you know. See, I can't be managing games to get points and qualify for the Champions League now. Osha clubs no more competing now. City will experience channel. No any idea City cry other clubs no. Apart from Chelsea, but all Chelsea team now, it looks like a team started the season well. But able do the last header no. Omunim di omoye. Okay. Enye team you to me say Chelsea will be part of the top 5. I mean, sure say Chelsea will be part of the top 5. It was Spain so. Whilst he about the Bruyne Barcelona, then Pedri. Zitto. This is a young player, and they be a mekase. I don't expect a midfielder to score goals like a striker. But midfielder no so na adwuma away. Ansa na ball ento net no, na aye nyoma bebre. Nti ayana ehame si ebobo boy wie yes o do share goal no. Ebi kwa ade a oye na obo ma ni se ball beto na nim no obo share Erling Haaland. Is a man of the match. Anytime you watch Barcelona, now we share Pedri. It's like Oma final Omo Xavi. Yes, Messi was Barcelona's most influential player during their dominance period, but Xavi was the soul of the team. Lamine Yamal might be Barcelona's best player, but Pedri is the soul of the Barcelona team. Ono na kase empunu. Ono na defining the tiki-taka, which has become a symbol of club offense Barcelona. So Barcelona game when we say Barcelona everybody their tiki-taka, which is their philosophy. And now watch how you control the method. All the players bar on board to make Barcelona team, even though they are not in their best period. But at this stage, you manage to get results because you do stage who drop a single pointer one we are not trophy year through some. And then there are some games so Arsenal Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace for do maybe an hard you know or so my so surprise big kaka.
I think they're also having a good run.
Yes, but they when say baby I do say no ujina the position of Mikel Arteta. They also your players a bit because and the distance between Arteta playing in the Champions League final just 2 games. Over rescue key players because PSG game already Partey suspended. Over against a physical side to say Crystal Palace. And today now by the do stage ana the ma coaches nepa. And no more games him say why no more per results in time. Oh, you game the first half said the be meeting arresting me key players. And until I make say this is a gamer and the man Arsenal psychologically at this stage because Oma lose Premier League title no. The mindset of the players have shifted to the Champions League. And after beating Real Madrid home and away 5-1 no, Arsenal players never believe say they can win the Champions League. And this generation Ebaba generation for the first time in the history of Arsenal imagine the Champions League trophy. It's I believe in a shifty players in focus from the Premier League to the Champions League. It's here one gamer. I'm not for careful. I will not be surprised. Say Arsenal and the Crystal Palace game 2-2. It be 2-2. Ewo sa game Ebaso and then Enyumre. Game bisu basu Syria. I'm not for winning. Palma for a start here DB. It's not like they are winning games, but almost year draw masters. One of the last 5 games and then normal draw. And in the last 5 games normal draw no. It includes Fiorentina and Inter Milan. Omobo against Juventus. Tudo Eba Juve no on drop points. The games are all were winning. By Parma and the Christian Kivu, a different team. It's only in the game no Omobo no. Kivu is a defender. It's when it comes to the art of a club defending no know your coach. Igo Tudo was a defender. Sometimes played as a defensive midfielder. Into Nusu Nimsadi a game of Zitto. And the was one here, and you bet Arsenal score line 2-2. Then the Milan Derby in the Coppa Italia, Inter and then Milan, the second leg. Because Milan team it's not like they are in a transition, but a period no be expected say na Milan by materials, and then Kieka club will be funny the match. At this stage, as a Camelan was the top of the Syria, even challenging for the Syria title. Challenging for the Syria title. But football to get results, no, to and now selective players in Kwaku Jina Park. So it starts from the top. One area Milan intimately replace here, the role of Paolo Maldini. When Maldini left, even Stefano Pioli suffered. Maldini was so closer to the players. So just imagine say we a player. Now Paolo Maldini to training grounds, we training. Then who Maldini, he comes to the dressing room, he calls you on phone, or no didn't come on mano. We really happy to play. But the exit of Paolo Maldini from Milan, that's another problem.
Okay.
Getting a technical director or a sporting director, our influential to say Paolo Maldini. And now he understands the Italian game, getting closer to the team, giving support to the players. And only baby to Ababa Milan problem. But this season, like I say, Milan against Inter games, no. Actually, say Inter are not superior over AC Milan when it comes to even quality of players on the pitch, but other factors. And the Inter they above Milan so. Where your last opportunity for AC Milan to play in the Coppa Italia final and win the trophy. The last time they won it was 2011, which I checked. But because of the SCD season, no, players now overcoming last 2 years Inter dominance over AC Milan psychologically. in their last 3 games no mabono omotimi overcoming akwa to the extent say omo Inter final even in the Supercoppa Italia or Saudi Arabia when Milan Inter take 2 goals lead Milan be share 3 goals at the winning the Supercoppa Italia. This is a game I'm to Inter per treble. Milan wants to save their season, win the Coppa Italia, get qualification into the Europa League. It's a game to watch and then you may I think it's the Milan Inter Milan game and qualification to any idea 2 teams in the which say Milan team manage game manage 45 minutes. Inter will be crying for tiredness because of more crucial fixtures, especially their Champions League game against Barcelona. Manage the first half, go into the second half, you have all the energy, play your last game of Chelsea Biaka. Coppa Italia final. It's a qualification AC Milan.
Certificate or qualification AC Milan.
And one of
Akwa to say the other for Musurari as on the Zana Akoye. Milan honestly are not in a good state. This season is any good news from Milan. With me a kind the number of times are true Milan fans and Yaje. One moment was Sergio Conceição bar first na Otuo.
Almost Madrid this year.
I say few occasions.
Okay.
What's the season there?
Yeah, but when I'm saying
Liverpool show mom too. Okay. Nottingham Forest share Liverpool no. And do many break so Milan so San Siro. I think some mom 3-1 no say. Na area ho sampa. Na I think movement of many kakra was Saudi hono. Sergio Conceição Bayern. So about fresh and a new manager bounce na. Or the mobile pass you through the Supercoppa Italia. After that Oba League now a reality are done on him, and clearly in the future no crying in Shedani good state sir. Now the campaign for the treble on the part of Inter, something massive. Simone Inzaghi Pesoye. Our chance are now, of course, but on say treble no it calls for deep squad, and then not just deep squad are quality no to the margin between the starters and those on the bench in Mumbai Bibrisa. Metibini Jibaya drink kakra because AC Milan season in a match. Anything outside the qualification is end of story for AC Milan. And we told a team do sa brena. And ya na hockey can send you see for so pre so a person survive when you different from say Moto say we could more other chances, more other opportunities. So I would want to believe in Milan. Also, I quite hear how United is playing the Europa League. It's either the Europa League or it's end of story for them. Because when they are playing the Europa League, the body language and how the players even attack the game is different from how they play the Premier League. You don't see that spirit in them when they are playing the Premier League. But in the Europa League, a different story altogether. That Maminya want to give this Milan team that opportunity. Again, Sergio Conceição in his matches against Inter, no matter proud to overborn former Milan woman, he tries to save the day. And I think say betimi acquire to penalties. Enya there no to 90 minutes ye ba be hu so bi ba be she.
Penalties now actually.
I want to trust Milan. Mpesa meji omudi say on betimi a save wo mo ho ne. Nye hwese ne moment mi an save wo chene ba na ye hu de be ka kire. Na Mr. Otuo Pope Free na Pope Free mu no na emrantie no san akotena so na omo twe omo pen ne omo paper and omo start say omo keka ne omo bibom. It might look like a coincidence near there, but they are building a different narrative on time so. But to be the quattro say the last 3 popes are me free mu nyina. I feel on be free the English team and the Champions League. And obi tro no to. Then another person so ba say yan ko check the last time our pope be free mu in the month of April. Na yan head you see. And it turns out that the last pope free mu e bosumi ya ewumi April. Na 2005. That was Pope John Paul II. Now, no, almost I could check the Champions thing. There was a battle between an English team and an an Italian team. The miracle of Istanbul, Mr. Otuo, Liverpool, any club, your friend AC Milan, and Omasade and also Esabe Boom. So it appears that Pope Miansa Efrimu, meaning an English team in Egypt, and at the Efrimu of Busumi ya Yewomi or Moko Cheke, which is 20 years ago, no to now English team and an Italian team. And also a Mochroto. Now they proceed to add this coincidence. You're discussing issues about the story of Munich and how I accepted new champions. And I can say a fear woman calendar in 2007 the end so pepe and in 1997 the pepe and in 1997 Champions League final and born Munich. Emma Dortmund any Juventus na Kobo final ma Dortmund for the first time against an Italian team. Tiama Manfua static Kabum say, are we going to see another occasion where an English team ever for the first time in Munich? And also say the ultimate for the first time is between a French team and an English team. Whilst there are other occasions, then you maybe a statistic here, it seems to be favoring the English side because of a Pope there about the Boma amount for static Kabum. If you beat Madrid, so your club so now was Madrid in recent times your chances of winning the Champions League because you get this confidence the biggest team when it comes to the Champions League history and no club more aside that internal belief is say team will be abono a tie dead. Arsenal supporters may jump on that new trend, whether it's a coincidence, whether it's a spiritual thing that is happening, but they are jumping on it. Munich welcoming new champions.
English side be away Madrid be also champions.
Exactly. Munich welcoming new champions. Pope Efrim. Osha Madrid are all corner. I said we want to see how things will end. Whether it's a coincidence here to amount for starting treachery, whether it's going to happen or not. Now yeah, Hessen yeah, because Mr. Otuo-Acheampong. We will see how things will go. How if Arteta can really do this. Now what Timia say when your man Ediama club friend Arsenal too.
Okay.
Mr. Otuo. Okay, things are Kotoko no news no. Na ene coach Abdul Karim Zitto in the first press conference. Akasa chere amansan. The Odeba Santi Kotoko Mr. Otuo. 3 key points I'm picking any. 1. He wants to be called a technical director, not the coach. Because pay the arrangement now. So in the interim, he will be the head coach. But
he wants to be called.
Yes, he wants to be called. Yes, Coach Karim Zitto.
Okay, what's he saying?
Was he? I see. I'm technical director rather than the coach. I think that's the type of anchor. Who say all this the commodity and anchor over take. You see the point? And you know, Mr. Otuo, man, you're surprised. Say if
I'm surprised,
sir.
Oba press winners there.
As a both technical director and acting head coach. Technical director and acting head coach of Asante Kotoko. Coach Abdul Karim Zitto title no.
But them one say
so he wants to be.
But he's not the coach
and the technical director at the same time.
Kotoko for you scrub the bar now.
For now, so
in the next 6 matches now, he will be the acting head coach. But he thinks that the preferred
position.
We
have 6 matches now. What Obiango friend coach be?
Well,
but he see the friend coach.
Well, but he wants to be called a technical director, or not the opposite, the friend technical director. But you can choose to say who is a head coach
and technical director.
Coach Abdul Karim Zitto say Operational winning double, even though he sees it as difficult, but he wants to win double.
The Operational.
Yes, the Herbal 2 things was not soldier for front. It was Andy Kotoko.
The wish.
Yes, I don't know. Third, Coach Karim Zitto so obviously Masters and Kotoko players now. Also, we are too comfortable at their various places. Now Kotoko players don't have to be in such situation. So it's in a job we say I'm bring back to.
During this time, in this case, he's talking as a former player.
Of course, Zitto. Of course. And me share no na sima work and third one and better me dwell so much on it because me share Kotoko game against nations so and I watched the same Asante Kotoko against Accra Lions and the coach Karim Zitto air canon I see that in that because so me Madia be that says coach and say a bad coach and coach are the team boy creating opportunities and you don't see that under coach Ogun, especially in the game that I watched, especially against for Accra Lions, they know it wasn't there, but against nations, because transnational game. And then I was talking to Kotoko and taking advantage of movement in the game because a game and then you say 2-0 against Asante Kotoko. A game, I'm free say at least Kotoko should have scored a goal or two. The chances that there were begging chances, and Uncle could have scored.
The players are comfortable.
Too comfortable in their various.
Many as a coach, but no 20 and players.
Here we are the comfortable.
How is that gonna reconcile the two?
Yeah, we are the comfortable. If you are caught to omo fie, mu so ko omo ayihon.
Omo fie no mtino zo me ko.
Ah, no so ko.
Ala ko omo ogwo.
E say we obodu ya to the players e bia obi a ohyene ni than the best.
So go training aba.
So to all say he feels that Kotoko no we Kotoko player there's a responsibility be on you.
So if you training background.
Now Kotoko around true Kotoko all players especially omo 1983 for omo Africa no. Who say omo free said these players as they belongs to a certain stage where omo nya hoto bi na omo relax they are treated well and they don't do some extra things after normal thing a coach a team the more.
Okay.
And I want to believe say Honana coach Karim to
failure you should be comfortable.
And so these are three key points. The first press conference or the man Asante Kotoko. Now Karim to minimum because I've worked closely with him and he's a senior brother to me.
Hey.
So, yes, of course, because he's one person that Michelle Conho was on a salon fee. Because Karim will tell you. What me fat telephone was friend as I'm telling catch it. That thing is there. And he's a big brother to me.
Hey.
Because to can send me and he was coaching.
That's the advance.
Me can because Okasemen was at Kivesa. Was it players now when you are on the field? About 80% you are the coaches who play. You are the coach on the field. And not some kind of tell me say yeah, he wants players to express themselves on the field. He wants players to do a deal because you bear with me. So game starting I say who issue instruction to players they are not adding a thing say there might be a half time now chipping something to them. That's why he said that. And to know a player, at any point in time, no, and yes, so we player who are there so on the field of play. Coach remember pep talk before the game starts. But game no chance here we are. There are things you don't expect the coach to be shouting you from the bench, to be telling you. So who play on the field now? They be able to so 100% concentration and no animal saying.
Who's the coach? He tend to among the champions league.
Oh, that is where I know. That is where I player who film one as a coach. No, I bet you know. But they come to the person called no.
Okay.
It means the player no further. He will give you the liberty to do a lot of things that you want to do. Provided say then now you know at the win baby.
Okay.
I'm team no. He's been around. He's coached some teams, and from where he started from Wafa and then to or Sanema. So I want to believe Kotoko. You be that football now. Kotoko supported one episode no DFN no.
Okay.
So they were complaining say even though under coach Ogum at the point in time not they were winning, but they feel say game on board in your face. But one thing I can assure them is Zitto will give them that.
Zitto
Swashe Prince Owusu or Kanahona. Zitto Prince Owusu has been around for some time. I remember doing a Pokunti stand on no coach Tema youth. I remember that you know. I think his coach Amadas and he's been around. One coach I want to be so he wants to play football. He wants the team to possess in Prince Owusu. And I don't over the experience of me no be combine. So me I combine effectively. I think that they will have to move Kotoko from the way to because as at Sunday Kotoko ball nations now. So here we demeanor and body language you know move the league is over for them. But good. There, They are
It's
going
not
to
over.
raise it and rekindle it.
I like that
Go for the 6 matches now. I can live
Captain Amayen, a rendition of Abdul Karim Zitto, the first, he's rekindling the hope still in the league and the FA Cup.
Coach Abdul Karim Zitto. For now, Asante Kotoko fans have to be content with only winning, not playing beautiful football. And see, Captain, coach, you know, say, or catch supporters in there said, "Many yard time and only baby out for team, you know. You should be content." Man, what I say, hey, you're the born in your for baby out for team, you know, and maybe I'm with the season, you know. Would the Bompire say team in share? Team Michel Yaman could be a T-born in your born in your and then now Babian in me. If there's anything about good footballer, it will be when the season have ended. Now, I'm not prepared to be a true position and all those things. No, my see a day. Or Kaja Obia say, and your ball left on Bible in the That is Coach Abdul Karim Zitto. Then he went ahead and said, players does not need coaching. They need him to be father to them. I say, they no coaching as him. Omu here say, Obebe Omona, Omu Papa, Omu Nia Bema, where they should very okay. With him say you bet my translate dim command if you one month you kwa if I watch that dim safe here one thing that oyen best but no boys no omutro dim komo omo bonyum like he create that and you know for every player to be comfortable around him. That is how one of those things that
20 years ago around close to this time he was a coach of Kotoko. 2005. It happened around July 2005, and close to 20 years.
So he's back. Let's see. Say the other from fencing. The other game, you know. We wish him well. Say we're back, and let's see the other team, you know.
So we can new manager bounce.
There's one thing.
How it will work.
Who say, Mami Coach Omum? I think say driving on highway and a discussion between you the newspaper and a discussion say can say na Kotoko Deneka okoye dwuma bia na so kutua ka no se Kotoko Deneka oh ai ma me bia obon pa ma no ana na ma me da ne ka no se Kotoko Deneka untua na mu
anu so bada be
o aba oh baby.
Fine guy. But you need luck in this one.
Until born and pine. And to the air say, Uncle Twiska.
You need luck.
Uncle Twiska, no, I say,
you need luck.
Kotoko in the car. And to move to the continue timber for fairly the you know. And Tiana, it was something that
was about.
Abba.
I am no credit.
I am no credit confirmed, and then no so in America. Or second in Tiana Canty, the Kofai by it. That's my man also do the saying this idea of one minute late. Sorry, yes, a mini story. Not me, does it? Then a buy his house will be free in a buy. Oh, some man also got a house, Okrubasino. Coaching them by a coma. A man uncle, Copac, or Mount Yasser Granted. That was where they go to know the woman. Say a coach will be a bomb payment coach. So that was where they go to do the woman. Et remember the main interest I'm in the Bible can say and say it is Kotoko in the car. We say the issue about Kotoko. And then the car now then it is true. Fact is that Kotoko the Ugum performance. And I say deliberate. We say $4,000. We say previously no Kotoko you almost your car. We almost set it up a certain rate that they used to pay you.
Fixed rate.
But when I'm manager, no, at any point in time, $4,000. Oh, there's no rate. Not any $4,000 flat.
So, in contrast, the only say maybe a $4,000 at a rate of 1.5
about
cedis per dollar.
Where I am, sir.
No, usually that's how they do in the dollar.
But also, when the negotiation was more of a maybe a fire.
So, there be a dollar no cost will affect the club. Rather affects you.
And before this, before we had a contract to fire, it was set 4,000 per and the demand. also that privilege in the car.
Oh, by then.
You know, I think they $4,000 at no. At no.
Jibo, didn't intimate one. My main finance, no matter what, a general no be here. No, he asks people who know how to write contracts to do contract for him. Contract, so yeah, I'll be used to. The war hodada as template. Eh, no, the dollar said at this rate, the M say.
The baby said, sometime contract here can actually, we okay. Which is what my
son be a favor.
And they
can't go prepare contract.
They go prepare contract. No, if you had the baba old time and now, who are you man out there? You have a church room, so contract is saying, no. Now,
oh, most is almost got us a command $4,000. Also. I'm paying 400 what really goes on in the country and some amount say here at this rate no see they know you no what say command who's a safe football the end they say here
everyone who's got football no so
Kotoko will pay him with 4,000 with their dollar account
no just say no
the banana is a rate.
They saw bar first, not the 4,000.
And they said, by that time, there was a fixed rate
in CDs.
No, Matty, they all can say, but bar first, not just 4,000.
What is the problem?
As long as
4,000 and
the ones that you don't want to explain, no, and yet deliberate. Nimum, sir.
Anybody men see I won't take deliberate now. What do you remember? I'm paying with their dollar account every month. Be a man dollar $4,000. Emma, a dollar account is kind of sign. So in the last 4 months, they wanted to pay him. Oh, so that is true.
Oh, now say we crowd dollar.
No, that account is dollar account is a musical. Dollar accounts can
only foreign.
So they wanted to pay him in equivalent to, in the cities. And of course, there's one job in dollars now.
It's an agreement, it's $1.
And I'm even told say just last week Saturday, they even told him say, oh, the Omo Ankasa ni rate or pay. Now, Omun is kind of a man. I was seeing on pay. He still wanted
Mungo bank and got $2.
Omun see you want $1. No, I'm going to say 84 months,
I'm a man for Gaddafi.
Where is him?
But they will say he will be paid a check.
But I mean,
a check. And yes,
$1 and put it in your account and pay him. Where is him?
As my accounting can even just Saturday he was asked, say, Nanka on 1 later, non community and famano. But I don't say a woman of time non home. Then you give out into so 4 months in the crate. But a reason is
it 4 months of the top up difference and now 4 months of 0.
4 months of 0. One a cast like on to say on $1 million on Presidino. I said, I'm in trouble.
Already 7 months of $4,000.
Yeah, I'm on 4 months. I'm
plus 3
and plus
and the 7 months.
I'm saying plus 4. I'm on 4 months. Sacking year plus 4.
And
then I'm 4. And we see
4 to the end of his contract.
Now what confirms some money?
4 times 8. 320. 32,000. Dollars in trade, we are returning $1.
That is if you want $100 channel.
Oh, 150. When you're 50, and
now come prayers. And I'm a prayers on
was no what jacket you
have 8 months
and go put you for $9 million so 32,000
dollar is 60 no
me cut 32 say 4 times 8 $32,000
about 15.5
when they say buy actually
they will buy
December December you have sanity. Dollar say back much.
Last declared I'm 60. Photo last declared I'm 60.
Put the Bank of Ghana rating is
Bank of Ghana rating. Last declared I'm 60.
Yeah. $32,000. I number them.
$32,000.
Yeah.
That's good money.
Coach with 3 days pay. Oh, you have to coach.
And Zitto can say before the Acheampong press conference. Me drew Anna or can't the Acheampong.
That's all the chain Watara.
They Watara to Watara, the Watara. Ali there,
Moto a month.
Yeah.
$11,000.
Yeah.
Is a scam.
Yes, guys. That's not the negotiation. See the whole
Ghana. Siasa, but the scan is siasa mbato withdraw.
I think, sir, Asante Kotoko for the meantime must work on the container project. Baby, and then yes, Zitto ntino. And so much me na omope office be the man penny for Zitto money penny for do a project inside. No,
I tell you,
maybe
you're using. And when a players use your motion.
I'm using.
Okay, hold on.
And no, I did put it away. What they have to us to do.
No, I'm going to train number from going.
No one a place to go show.
What somewhere?
Yeah, how do you use?
I'm not going to move.
I don't use you.
I'm not going and now you're training now, but
news now make canon. So, because oh dear, you better can't the question in some no, maybe a few. I'm using 80
Uncle Bruce is a technical director. Okay.
Now, first and first, I realize every Zitto press conference in the say, he's coming in with a renewed energy. And I'm just hoping, say, the renewed energy na Zitto de bano. A bit me on the field of play now manifested our resource. And any idea we hear pa. So I acquire Zitto faso kasana to a yobia as a winning Kotoko how no. And
the oil player.
Exactly. And we in common even though Oma hope he's still managing expectations. Because we're making it clear say it is difficult. One taking the difficulty out of the achievement in terms of winning the league. But we are not as a catcher say, oh, say adding. But uka say, oh yeah, ubetimi adding aye. And from Enra, the other 2 year anymore press conference now senior say only players na kasa say 18 points. And it's not something that is beyond the reach of Asante Kotoko. Say Kotoko betimi abo matches makoma kunsia. No we winning ni nyina to aso enya de eden ma Kotoko. Exactly. To an emerant kasa from that point. Now there was a question concerning the mental toughness of the players. And I'm still to Zitto the to senra. A brow drew park in sono. Players no more nantiti so be okwe. Yes. And or he had also any players ne kasa said there. Nantiti so
say a don't was say that.
Bokwa ne ora ho I said the body language in your papa. And a coach Zitto say something that he need to work on psychologically, how to raise the spirit of the players. In common in young command.
So the one Uber or Chese, who's a Morino players, Umba face have no mobile. Who's on the Morino team be up there. The Microloan.
Also now to Musa said mood near down and the Oshisho near say who say boys not even when they are not winning psychologically, I affect you almost as a group. For now on a day, and no you other count say it's not about beautiful football. Send your Kotoko manages 6 matches in Siano. Na etimi asesa momo. I like his spirit, but as to say betimi ama enyoma smoothie ama Kotoko is a different story altogether. The advantage back here is Zitto is already in the league. Obo league ni be as a coach. So almost all these opponents are kicking on once a mean. In recent times, only be able 2, only be able 1. At least when you a good look at the Kotoko team and no prayer dancing, when you a good look at these opponents. Because recently Zitto played against us. Zitto will play against Dreams. Our match is here that Kotoko and Dreams will be, which is in a club or coach pen. he will play against Vision, and in the last 3 matches at Dreams boy omni Vision abo. Internet some of the opponents, yes, we're sure that. So as to say about Weke is a big question.
Okay,
but clearly the psychology is where the issue is, and he admitted say adwene num no kwan obefa so ama mrantie na enye omo hu gidie.
Okay,
no betimi aye adwuma na ye strong.
We join home na
person the style so yeah winning with beautiful football, but no dey enye say asem yeah kwan akotko befa so nya. So I think from the common names to di any there nothing controversial from his statement, nothing like so to or Eddie Amobia, but when you know say wait
baby 5 matches and actually a quiet no but I go see up your bell.
Also so to no aka wa ho o say dey bi near ka no no free sim say na ma kwesi up your bell dey
but near you
or dey my ele
but you go hard
let's see how things will go to but I say the job is not impossible. It is possible.
Me didn't come up eno na jubesi ena no pay na issues na wo na so ben shedan so
no za nyum
problem ni nyina na say Kotoko do stage bia Zitto na relationship between players and the coach na ateko. Oh yes, that is the truth.
Na players dey na omo hwera de bia no bibi ateko.
Akwai say ono ba wo fie Zitto hey we yet to so do stage where you here no so ba so.
You want is so angole your man.
Sometimes you have to find a different way. Minka se mem punish akora wo and am punish player, but you have to find a different way. And the truth of the matter na say mumu no kuro nyina na say players no muni ogum Zitto na we nam ha and na we nam ha. The ogum ni players relationship na another break aba. O many player be din komo Zitto as mo ka me say game be the ne bam the kind of language ana coach ni gina bench or ka kire no na fina na bamu kurabu eti at this point eno na me question marks kakra about the appointment of Zitto, but me didn't come on me tin sem na akoso. Then later on I realized that then Zitto is the right man for the job at this stage.
Zitto.
Yes, Zitto is the right man for the job. And he say, you must say Zitto is a football no. Yes, omo man footballers some coaches e bia GG trophies. But omo magic trophies do pay o man no players no. I didn't hear. Omo how to relate with players and get results. There were other issues I bet me raising. And many Zitto say dey no kwa no many a lot of course e wo ho. And message players no. Yeah juma yeah. Zitto say me koda ahomache be 1 AM. Na me sori ano past 6. Na me dware na 8 o'clock me be adwuma. Eye mano. Me nya hwa yimu kakra bi a me betena ha metimi akasa. But football ade uhia rest. Kodo players no mujo mu din ofu meso hododo. Anajo.
So me position on that. Players on Tefa me have never supported them.
Yes, let's say you reason
the problem bro.
Omujo mu din because anka club ni din Zitto anka club ni din
abonio.
And anka ebe popular ofu meso ho. But you say nay players ni din popular ofu meso ho chen club no. That is where the issue is. Yes, sometimes also player na esa we discipline kakra.
Amani eba almost from a child.
If the players no mobile asante Kotoko no. Yes, there are other lifestyle. Say how you know me raising them Zitto. Say player or girlfriend. Ness anyoma there. Me metna ha me condemn. But the kind of life that you live, I ain't my own performance as a footballer. And no baby one a rest. I don't think a footballer. And I do 12. Now 12 you know I want thing.
Se bi also come provide almost supper.
if they are not providing I don't know when in term now got to aduane bi a 7 umedu wi awada
oda na me 11
and I got to aduane 12 yes am ma mu of me so aduane adu 12 a me to se nipa 10 e na gina nwam hu a Kotoko players 8
and one adu 10
yes
na de Kotoko omni nutrition
and
nutritionist ana
these are some of the issues it is say impo and on me what problem with the team manager me Amakunta
he's very weak.
You
have to
it's part of your job. Yeah, and the team manager you monitor
them if you are not 11. Oh no. But the arrangement is that see he doesn't stay with them.
So you have to stay with them. You have to go.
And no, better say baby or town. It's a team that indicates where you live. And your team manager na better team time.
They did and he refused.
Now be a big man.
No, my also on Zitto Herbal. Zitto and relationship with players no. A bit different from Ogun because ono de wabobo ni bida. Enya coach awa coach no. And who said the coach any players relationship there. It is that area ni there.
Whoa, pacho.
Oh, so a man question.
About team you wanna be masters. And be Aduana no.
I said we do.
I know about Brekum Hames. I know about Mem Timbers.
Did Tom just on my
anyway. I said they are fine, but say
we all say when I nyina be consistent. It is the best me chene say. Aside Sanyoma we ni nyina no. Players no so add a little discipline to the kind of life I'm to omu live. And only are there because Sanya say they only go supporters. Say you coach. It would almost a coach here by
next target.
Obi and Wabaka Zitto Lusu back with Obi and count. They will come after the players. A 2-year player from a Sunny Dina or Genamonteso.
Okay, Abbas. Now has for appointment in Moon saying.
Yeah, the pressure about
the pressure about Zitto is in the core.
Send one down for
Madame for Pano.
Is it
to a chance? If I'm going to go, you heard that you mean about Kuba and the city go.
Yes, Obiam Probi.
The bread of the bar is in your brain into a flower. Says of him for you. And the bread was out by the Kayampe. Matuaba. As you hear with my soon in the with my next week, because you soon in the you say, Diana won't be a car. This week here movie because of Keko's trade. Dear no.
Hey, Musmania be. Papa no deal to so.
League no Kotoko nebo.
God will share us ya uboni di o say also ti tell me deal to. Umar back.
Sigaro good yafa. It is about the national city. I mean this week in League now. And that one next week Sunday. Yani mi senior man ebo. Coach
one.
Zico.
Last match
the first match on the Kotoko, the second match on Kotoko.
Sir,
on the Kotoko. It was yes, Romo way. No same way the Yami next year.
Oh, okay.
Support as a nation so Sunday with the young guy. I see and the Yami Adam says so. Yano Kotoko Nebo League as I cut 3 points. You never come one. No, say no Kotoko match you to support as a nation. Yami
lose. Kasi
Oyerepa FM unye,